Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And this is Pepe. He's tried one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Xavi Alonso opts for safety. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. Xavi Alonso. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, it's come loose. Tries from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Bale. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Searching passes played there. Pass somewhat off target. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Zanetti sends it crossfield. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bale! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Ajax are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. That is great defending, so alert. Neymar. Zanetti makes the interception. He's picked his way through. He's away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Elects to cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Bebeto with a beautifully timed run. He's shifting through the... And oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. Well timed, excellent interception. Goes long and straight. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Not the most convincing of passes. Lampard. Played into space. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Over to the other side. Bale. Cross to the back post. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. It's a pretty loose pass. Albert Ferrer. Marquinhos tries to clear. And we have our very first corner. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chance. Shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Matthews Cunha. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lampard. Xavi Alonso tries to play it through. Bale! Decent hit and on target. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Ajax ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're off again.
Ajax clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And this big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross goes in there. And he's cut it out.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Lampard. Matthews Cunha. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! And he can clear it away. And it's Xavi Alonso. And this is Owen. That's going to go a long way. Tries to pass it through. Quality ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Matthews Cunha. Zanetti. And he's managed to get free. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it into space. Oh, no joy this time. Albert Ferrer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's a key interception. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Owen. Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti looking to hit the byline here. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Stood up well to him there. And it's Xavi Alonso. Look at the space here. And Owen! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Ajax are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
Cannavaro. Owen. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, this looks sharp. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Played out to the right. And no, that was never going to make it. Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And that should get the job done. And the shot's on here. Now he's got space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And that could well be the winner.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi.
A 1-0 lead established.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Conte.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great ball, and he's in, and the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Ajax still ahead by the game's only goal. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, he's not getting past him there. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Bebeto. That pass just didn't quite work.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Scholes. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. That has been knocked clear. Nicely aimed pass. Played out towards the right wing. Just eases him off the ball. Ajax clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now that's well seen too. And that will be the final act. Ajax have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, where can I start? There's so much to admire in this team and how they went about things, very tidy and yet retaining all the necessary battling qualities you want from a team.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? There's the header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. And it's Xavi Alonso. Has a shot! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Works it forward. David Villa. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played. That's a throw. Owen. And it's Lampard. Lampard! Oh, it's come off the upright. Timber gets it clear. Quick look, then plays it in. Khan claims it without any fuss. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Raul. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he was quick to react. Owen providing an outlet on that flank. Gets into some space.
That's good defensive concentration.
Lampard takes the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Lampard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Knocks it into space. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And the shot! Danger averted for now. Delivers with whip. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And Bebeto! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. behind here, despite their domination of possession. And this is Bale. He is through here. Bale gets his head on it! That was superb goalkeeping.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to pass it through. Bebeto gets into a good position. That's rather hopeful. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Ajax couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Villa, and this is Owen. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zanetti crosses. Not going up front in a hurry. Just eases him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, and he's following up! Oh, taken with style! Ajax are level. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this.
Chance! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
The most accurate pass. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So once again, we're underway.
Ajax are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Raul. Raul carries the ball down the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly on. Chance for a shot! Ah, looks a smashing ball. This time, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Rijkaard. Serginho has it in a wide position.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Zanetti. And this is Raul. And he's cut it out. Played out towards the right wing. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, he's found support out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a pretty loose pass. Played down the flank. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 8. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Matías Cunha. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Donatoni. Now this could be a chance. Caught offside that time.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aimed beyond the defence. Lampard is onto this. He's found... and the shot! Goal! Ajax! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Ajax get themselves into... He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Coop in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's nice. Bebeto! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. There's no flag. He's got away. Looking for the run. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. The muscular approach does pay off here. Rijkaard. Donatoni. Coop receives it in a good position. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Donatoni picks it up out wide. And the shot! So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar. El dorsal 5.
Zanetti.
El dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos.
Scholes.
El dorsal 17. El dorsal
Albert
7.
Ferrer.
El dorsal
He's in plenty of
22.
space here.
El dorsal 11. Messi. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Albert Ferrer. And this is Messi. Zanetti with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Crossbar! That was travelling.
Oh, and the keeper didn't have that coverage, you know. He can start breathing again now, I think.
That could spell trouble. And that would have won it.
Lampard really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Lampard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's hoisted clear.
Ajax nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Chooses to go crossfield. Oh, that's well spotted.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He's shifting through the gears here. The cross. Cannavaro can get it clear. And it's Serginho.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And here's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Distributed tidily. And this is Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bernardo Silva really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then. That
is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Oh. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Owen claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest... Oh, taken with style! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target, but that has not gone well. And the pass is intercepted. Serginho. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Neymar! It's hit the crossbar. And that's really well manoeuvred. Albert Ferrer. David Villa finds himself offside. He's not got that quite right. Khan punts it upfield. And it's Marquinhos. That's Bebeto. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to cross. Oh, that was vital. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And this is Neymar. He has found the way through. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take and a good air. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A mere formality. Nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's straight offside. Matheus Cunha is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He's away! Foot in. David Villa was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
David Villa is onto this. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Matheus Cunha is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Can he get it through? Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on it. It's Neymar! Good strike, quite an alarm. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Matheus Cunha. Bebeto. Now it's Villa. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's been given to Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Coop. Great chance! And this could be the final action of the first half.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Albert Ferrer clearly thought...
And there's the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Villa. Can he finish? He scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Chips it through. Harrison gets across to intercept that.
Matheus Cunha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He won't be happy with that one. Matías Cunha, looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's picked his way through. Looking to play him in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, delightful ball.
La asistencia
The most accurate pass.
Asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here. It's a promising position. Now, what about this cross? Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Neymar. Threads one in. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has two.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
El dorsal 9. El
Raúl. Stoichkov. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Coop.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's going right the way across. Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he get onto this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe. He's got away.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And that's off target.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Costa Curta, played out to the left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is that. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on.